Alright, let's just make sure this switched over again because I'm paranoid. Twitch, thank you. Okay. So, anyways, welcome everybody to my first stream of this year, which is just a continuation of this because, well, that's what I do, right? What I do on Sundays. Let's start off with whatever the skit is. Eisen has glasses, apparently.
Hey, Eisen. What's it feel like to get a letter?
I don't feel anything, nor do I want or need to. There's no joy in receiving these things.
Huh? Why not?
Don't be so shocked. Look, it's just an invoice from the Turtles. What's the big deal anyway? Do you wish you get letters too?
Yeah. But I don't have anyone to send letters to. Let alone anyone who would send me any. Floppy said. What? The send? Yeah, I figured you'd be Oh, Eily, do you think Bienfu's taking
Oh my
all
god.
this
I'm actually genuinely skipping Genfu's stupidity.
There's the Bienfu we know and love.
But all you wrote about in that letter was yourself. And you even read it out loud yourself.
That's okay. Thanks, Bienfu. It feels nice to get a letter. That's so kind of...
God, Bienfu is just a joke. Creating a save, yes. The Calyx. No, I'm not gonna do any more. Okay, you know what? Why not? What's one?
Oh, what are those books anyway?
Oh, that's on the right, I've got my household ledger in the back, and my magic encyclopedia in the front. That one I mostly use for oil blotting paper.
What's oil blotting paper?
It's a girl thing. The two on the left are my heavy book, which I use for flower pressings, and then
A super...
when you open it, when an enemy has me cornered. The only downside is that it's a real pain to try to get closed again, so I haven't used it in years.
What about the book right in front?
That's actually layer cake.
Whoa, really?
Seared into its batter are precious bits of knowledge.
Wow,
He's taking this so seriously, I almost feel bad.
all of your books...
There's no end to your curiosity, is there? What do you say?
Boy,
If you...
my...
All right. What? What the? It's my job also. Witches aren't supposed to be decent. Now that I know you're such a... If you can't learn to take it easy, like you're a shining example of marriage material yourself.
Hey, Moggy, I wanna...
Yeah?
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not gonna read any more of those, but that's funny.
You seem awfully chipper, Velvet.
I'm fine. And I guess I have you to thank as well.
Perhaps. But gratitude...
Huh?
I need to see... I made a 100 gold bet that you'd break, remember? So, I need to see if you've broken it. Help us out.
All right. Front teeth, canine...
Oh my god, Moggy was really
You
trying.
that literally, did you? Why are you making me do the checking?
Acting the innocent maiden, are we?
Magilu, you're about to get eaten.
Showing the inside of your mouth can be more...
What? Seriously?
Magilu, you're only making this even more awkward.
Come now. We can't settle the bet until...
Fine.
Good. I believe Bea.
She's squeezing me! Ouch! Those fangs hurt!
Looks like Velvet is just fine.
Yeah, the sparks return to her eyes. But, is showing the inside of your mouth really that embarrassing?
What? Keep your intrusive questions to yourself.
Everyone's just as weird as her. That's the greatest part.
The size of the art that created this place. Just what is the Abbey planning to use it for?
Whatever it is, they're trying hard to keep it hidden. Can't be anything good.
I don't have the ability to get either of those. Jeez, I just have so much stuff that I never use. But you know what, quite frankly, that happens to me a lot in games like this. I get all the healing items and then I never use the healing items because I forget they're there. most games where that's an issue, it doesn't really matter.
I challenge you.
Curious, level 36. Boom.
Your style is really unique.
Always ready to fight.
Well, that was easy.
I won't improve by fighting weaklings.
Oh yeah, also I ended up changing out some equipment in between, like when I was back in earlier. I switched out some equipment because they're maxed out, so... What are my levels in this? 45 and 46.
I'll end this quick.
No, I don't check these again. 36.
Not even worth my time.
There we go. Wow, but yeah. When you decide to play on easy mode.
Who was that kid anyway?
He and I used to be tethered to an exorcist named Lady Teresa. He was number 1, I was number 2.
Oh, a friend of yours then. So he went feral after that Teresa lady fell.
Yeah. I found Velvet and the others, but he probably had nowhere to go.
A stray Moloch stripped of his free will won't go much further than a demon's belly. Anyway, seems like the only people I run into these days are kids. I'm more in the market for an unattached woman with a pretty face.
Sorry?
I'm just fooling around. Grow a sense of humor, kid. Anyway, relax. I'll keep an eye on him until he's in command of himself again, alright? Just one more reason to bring the Abbey down.
Right. Thanks, Savid.
Zavid's a flirt, but a semi-decent human... living being. I was gonna say human being, but he's not. So it's like a living being. Arcane bottle. So that's a little terrifying. Just ocean of clouds below. I feel like I'm playing Xenoblade 2.
I'm ready for this.
I'm actually curious. Also level 36. Ow. Ow. Game. There we go. Game. Boom.
I hope I did a good job.
I think everyone except Eisen and Eleanor are at level 46 now. Cool. Yeah, I'm very much preferring just playing this on an easier difficulty.
Coffee said, can you think of a good name for the kid?
You're giving number 1 a name?
Yeah. He says he can't remember his true name, and calling him by a number seems mean, you know?
Yeah. I was really happy when Velvet gave me my name.
Hey, I've got this. How about Hajime? It means the first, and he's number 1, right?
In that case, why not just go with Ichiro?
No way. It was Shigure's childhood name.
Why should that matter to us?
It should be softer. How about Ichi? Or maybe...
Numby. That's funny.
Numby? Where'd that one come from?
It's like number, but, more cute.
Let's just forget that one.
I don't think we should reference his old number at all.
How about Bob?
Is that just because of his hairstyle? That's really reaching. Actually, I kind of like it. If it's too plain, how about Bobby?
That isn't bad.
Right? Then number 1 is hereby renamed...
Stop it, you two! You don't understand it at all! A boy doesn't want a name that sounds cute!
You don't think so?
That was quite an outburst.
The kid has a point. Need something with more panache.
How about Silva?
Silva?
His hair and pendant, both silver.
I like it. It's got a certain mystique about it.
Silva! Yeah, it sounds cool!
Well, if his old buddy Laphicet approves, then Silva it is. Well done, first mate.
Praise from you is wasted on me.
Then consider it praise from Silva instead. Right. Time to go give him the good news. Hey! The Moloch formerly known as number 1. You've got a new name.
I'm glad he got a good name.
Maybe we should have put a little more thought into naming you, too.
That's alright. You need to steer your own ship. Right, Eisen? You're the one who taught me that.
You know just what to say, don't you? Moloch formerly known as number 2.
Oh wait, I'm curious about that one actually.
Magilu, what were you up to while we were lost in the Earth Pulse?
I was ringing the bell. The rift was open the whole time. Couldn't you hear me? I don't remember hearing any bells.
She was fighting with Lord Melchior. She really gave it her all.
Bienfu, don't give him the wrong impression.
But you endured so much. It was so moving.
Yes, I did endure. It was so hard not to laugh.
Did the old man tell you a joke or something?
It was a staring contest, and oh, the faces that old man can make. I kept picturing him as a young man, but with that same wrinkled face, and it was so hard not to crack. I needed to keep myself in check. My desire to laugh was only broken by the ringing of the bell. Clang! Crash! What a thrill!
Wait, was that the only thing that broke Magilu?
Are you asking if he broke my heart? Like I'm fishing for sympathy?
That's not what I meant at all.
You stood watch over the Earth Pulse rift for us. I didn't say that. Stop trying to give me a participation medal.
Just take it. After all, you don't care either way, right?
True that.
That's hilarious. Warp. Oh, we're almost out of here already, apparently. Oh, I don't like that.
A dragon.
It looks like it's been captured. Just like the Therians.
But why would they hold a dragon captive? An art connects this place to the Earth Pulse. That's probably why we were taken here.
Earth Pulse. So it's got something to do with Inominat?
That would be the obvious conclusion.
I don't get it. Explain. Small words.
Very well. You're part of all this, too.
Velvet.
I'm fine now. I promise.
All right.
And skip to explanation.
I see. You found out Inominat's true identity. So, now that you know, you still fight him?
It's only given me more reason to kill him. And the shepherd.
You're one ice-cold girl.
There's still one thing bothering me. Inominat needs to eat malevolence to awaken. Once he does, he'll use his power to suppress negative emotions. But when humans can't create any more malevolence, what will happen to Inominat?
He'll run out of things to eat. And maybe die?
Wouldn't he just go back to sleep?
But if he does, then his power will fade, and humanity will start creating malevolence again, right?
In order for Inominat to eternally suppress negative emotions...
He needs an infinite, powerful source of malevolence to feed off of. For example, that produced by an immortal dragon.
Which would make this place a sort of dragon farm. Created so he could control humanity forever.
You can't be serious. Just speculation, but it all makes sense.
They can't think of Malakim as anything but tools.
Just how much will they sacrifice for their ideal world of tranquility?
Oof.
We don't dare free it. It'd be too dangerous.
I know. Damn the Abbey and their twisted morality.
Yeah, for anyone, for some reason, watching this later part instead of watching one of the earlier VODs or just here now, I'm skipping a lot of the skits because then they take up essentially half the time of the stream. I watched all of them really early on, and now it's just like, I just don't care. I'll watch the ones that seem interesting, but that's about it. Oh dear. Boom. Okay, dealt with.
You're not hurt, are you?
Okay, oh, there's the treasure chest over here. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to see the treasure chest. Soul bottle.
It won't run away!
Boom. Okay.
I hope I did a good job.
Oh, let's go north.
Velvet,
What is it?
I was once your sister's child, right? Then my father is...
Look, you were reborn, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, I really don't know anything about how being reborn works. But to me, what you see, what you hear, and what you feel, that's what's important. Whoever we used to be in another life, I'm me now, and you're you. That's all there is to it.
Velvet,
That's true. Eisen said that not all Malakim are humans who have been reborn, right?
Does that mean they could be reincarnations of birds or fish or beasts?
That's not true. So, if a boy was a dog in a past life, that wouldn't make him part of the dog's family now.
Yeah. I'm me, I guess.
But you're Velvet's cute little pup, aren't ya?
Magilu.
Be careful. I bite.
Oh, have mercy! I take it all back, just don't bite me!
Earth is like the Earth in Historia. You're simply built on a larger foundation. But that's not special. Everyone's lives are founded on the past.
So, I'm just me.
Yep. You're you, and no one else. You're Fee.
You say that, but you're doing quite a good job of consoling your nephew, Velvet. that's my thought when I saw that. Just like, oh, so Fee is Velvet's nephew, essentially. So you're doing a very good job of being an aunt, Velvet. Is this it? Are we already out of here?
We made it.
I came here by ship. It's anchored by the southeast beach.
Is there a save point around here somewhere? Let's see, are these guys any stronger? Level 40. Okay.
The light of virtue! The dark of vice! Blinding chaos! Chaos flow!
Wow. Okay. Wow, his big thing is awesome. Boom.
It appears that we're finished here.
Hello, Mr. Turtles. Actually, I can probably sell some stuff, honestly. Just give me at least something to work with there. Honestly, I'm only gonna buy, like, the weapons, because... Or, you know, I'll buy anything I don't have at least one of. There we go. Not counting rings, again. Okay, buy 2 of those. Boots are worth getting more of. There we go. Should be fine now. Oh wait, hang on. Because I realized these ones are basically just to be sold. Menu Maven. Oh, I actually got that one. I saw it, and it's just funny to me. Where is it? Hang on. Menu Maven. Spent time in menus. 3,000 minutes. Jeez. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to this one. Honestly. Wait. That... yo? Okay, attack increased by 1.15. What does this one do? Art attack. Oh. Velvet doesn't use art attack, though, is the thing. So, yeah, let's just go with this, I guess. I didn't realize they... Oh. Let's actually go look here, then. The art attack thing... let's see. Oh, increase maximum BG. So these are actually helpful. I'm just kind of looking in here. You don't need them. Oh, what? Wait, what's this? Increases power of arts based on their star level versus Fiend's art attack. Oh, this is really good for him then. Oh, I might just switch to that one, honestly. This is just attack. Oh, this is also just, like... Oh, I don't really have any of these. So let's just go with... let's just go Spear Wielder, I guess. Because honestly, that helps a lot. Actually, no, she can take the lower thing in exchange for not dying. Focus. Let's go with just this normal one, actually, because these are apparently much better. With him, actually, I think this would be leaving it on that would be fine. No. Let's also leave her where she is. I never realized that those were actually helpful. But like 1.15 times attack stat? Yes. Boom. There we go. Oh, expedition is returned. Okay. Go forward. If you can't tell, yes, I'm just looking for a save point.
What happened?
We used to play tag all the time.
Oh, there's a Nominat.
I won't let you get away, Velvet.
Inomi not. I'm scared.
Stop it! You're turning him into a dragon! That was the whole reason I took him from Teresa. It's just another necessary sacrifice for peace.
Well, that's horrifying.
Innominat, you monster!
Inominat to the front of us, a dragon to the back of us. Reaper's curse doesn't begin to describe it. What a shame. Is that despair I sense?
Not on your life.
It'll take more than this to make your big sister break.
The more you resist, the more you'll suffer.
Velvet, let me punish this rotten little delinquent.
You're just a Malak. You don't stand a chance.
I'm not just any Moloch. And I'm sick of murdering scum like you. I know no limits! For I am
Okay, so he essentially overcharged himself.
This is officially too damn much.
We'll be fine. Take them out one by one.
Hellkite.
Only I'd been a larger vessel.
Save your regrets for later. We're dead if we don't focus.
Aye. Bringing him a swift death would be a mercy.
There we go. Oh.
He's healing himself. Stop that, dummy!
We need to bring him down in one push.
I told you you would suffer.
Wow, he just beat Zavid into the floor.
I'll hold off Inomi not. Everyone else, take out that dragon.
There's no way you can face him alone. At least let me assist you.
This isn't an order. It's strategy.
I'm counting on you, Fee.
For something that's a mere part of me, you're awfully uppity.
I am the Mala Laffy set. I am my own master.
I miscalculated before. I won't hold back this time.
And neither will we! But nothing's changed. We're still in the same bind. Everything's changed. Fee is trying to become someone new.
It's a gamble. I'm in.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Issue now is that we have no healer anymore. If I'd realized we were going into a boss fight, I wouldn't have sold those gels. Soul Burst. Oh my god, did he just heal? Oh. He probably just healed. Ugh. Okay, so if we can kind of just stay at the side of the dragon, we should be fine. Okay, wow, those dodges are really helpful once you figure them out. Because that's what I just did, is figure out how to do those dodges. There we go. How close are we? We're about halfway through his health bar. Okay. Wow. Items, heal yourself, please. Items. Life bottle velvet, please. Ow, what? I got a bowl on that one. Oh, it's because it was just ending because I didn't have the energy for it. Oops. What the heck? What am I supposed to do? Like, genuinely, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that.
It's healing again.
No, it's not. You talk big, but you're struggling even to protect yourself. If you apologize now, I'll make sure it doesn't hurt when I devour you.
No way I'm apologizing! Not to some jerk who doesn't understand how Velvet feels!
And you're saying that you do? She's my sister.
I know everything, but I won't tell you!
So be it. If I devour you, we'll be one again anyway. The compass.
She isn't yours!
Punch in the face.
Velvet is Velvet!
And you're just a fragment of me.
Guys, look out!
Oh. Pissed off and nope, not enough. Oh, that was nice.
So that was your strategy.
Hey, give us more warning! You almost roasted us alive!
You've really done it now. I'll turn you into a dragon. See who's left in this! What's going on? The malevolence burned away?
We're leaving. Hurry!
That's interesting. And apparently also scared the crap out of, what's his face?
They got away.
A silver flame. A strange art that Malak used.
Did you forget that you have the power to digest malevolence? That thing may be a fragment, but it's still part of you.
But the dragon attacked me. If it hadn't disrupted my concentration like that, I never would have let my fragment lay a finger on me.
So long as you learn from your mistake, such a ruse won't work a second time. After all, Malakim are mere servants of the Empyreans. As long as we stay wary, they pose no threat to our ideal world.
Your
Your awakening is nearly complete. None within your domain can stand against you without the power of the 4 elemental Empyreans. And they are fast asleep, far beneath the earth pulses.
I'm going after them.
No, not now. We need to make preparations for the ceremony of suppression.
We'll send this one after them instead.
A demon? Will he be reliable?
True, he can be hard to control. Even after he succumbed to demonhood, he withstood my illusions for 7 days and nights. Even now, he resists on an instinctual level. However, he used to be known as the most fearsome pirate in all the seas. His strength is equal to any legate's.
Oh, hi, Ifrid.
You, capture the Therian Velvet. Do whatever you have to, as long as you keep her alive.
Wait.
First, kill him. Kill Laphicet. Before my sister's eyes. He's the only thing keeping her from falling to despair. It's true. Demon or not, he still possesses an odd sort of pride. I'll have to relieve him of such a meaningless burden.
That's interesting.
Well, that made for good training, at least. We fought an Armatus, an Empyrean, and a dragon. It's a miracle we're still alive.
It's all thanks to Fee.
He's still asleep. He must have used all his physical and mental strength.
Wow, he's actually asleep.
A fire that burns away malevolence. That's quite the talent he's got there.
Is it because he's part of Innominat?
Sure could be. In one sense, that's a lucky break for us. But on the other hand... Anyway, I lost that bet, and I was so sure I was gonna win too.
Awful lot of drama you're making over 100 gold.
Don't you dare laugh off 100 gold! When we
Isn't
do
100
for gold, we'll be by 20 lions mauled. Everyone knows that.
Isn't like 100 gold basically like $1?
Nothing's changed. We seal Innominat away and kill Artorius. Even if Innominat has awakened, there must be a way to seal him back again.
Our best lead is still Grimoire's ancient book. We should meet up with Benwick and the others.
Are you sure you want to stay with us?
I don't know if it's the right choice or not. But I refuse to believe Lord Artorius is right. That sacrifices are inevitable bumps on the road to a better world. That's why I'll do what I believe is right, and fight him. Even if I'm wrong, I won't have any regrets.
Do you have any idea how frustrating you are?
You're one to talk.
Eisen, get in touch with Benwick and the others.
That demon. It had to have been.
Eisen?
I think we need a break more than anything. It was a long stretch of battle.
Seconded. Besides, the boy and Zavid aren't waking up anytime soon.
Let's find a place to sleep for tonight. Eleanor, look after Laphicet.
Maybe you ought to carry him. He did all this for you.
Please.
Oof.
Very well.
So she's essentially pouring out malevolence at the moment. You consumed Compass.
Poor kid. Damn, you're cold.
No, quite the opposite.
Save. First game I'm playing in 2023. Technically. Okay, I'm just checking something. Technically, yeah, I find this funny. Technically, this is the first game I'm playing in 2023. In my time zone. Oh, you. Oh, rest at the end. In Cadnex, okay. I'm actually curious for something.
glad you didn't win that bet, Makilu.
Sure, you're glad, but what witch would be happy at losing? And you pampered Velvet like crazy. It's your fault I lost.
Really? I don't remember doing anything.
Nope, wasn't us.
Staying out of it is just as bad. If you don't throw salt or sugar into an open wound, you're guilty of being too nice. I lost the bet because of you.
Makilu, no one's gonna believe that.
Let's get in on it.
Oh, I'm listening.
I'll bet 10,000.
Oh,
I'll make that.
you both know that I'm the one who wants to bet that she cracks.
Then you should have spoken up first.
No. What kind of gambler would I be if I back down now? I'm afraid I have to take that. I hereby bet.
I get the joke.
What's so funny?
For someone so stubborn, you can be surprisingly cute sometimes.
You're calling a witch cute?
And yet you're blushing.
Slander!
Is that a rabbit? It is. It's a rabbit. The king. After his president development claiming, regardless of his appearance, there's a bunch of villains who don't understand reason. That's its accurate description. Malakim. South down highway, Lord Malka drove him stairs some kind. Fine but hunting that was been. Curse should be easy to mop up. Yeah, right. What happens if you don't have the money for this?
So, should I think of you as my sister? I'm a Moloch named Ceres. I've inherited Celica's memories, that's all. And that doesn't make you the same person?
I'm genuinely curious how this works. Like,
Person's identity. I may have her body and her memories, but... You're right. If your soul has changed, you're not the same person anymore. Even if I were Celica, I don't have the right to be called your sister. I followed Artorius' orders without question, sacrificing my own flesh and blood. What about me? I devoured you. I have no right to condemn you for what you've done. There's a difference, Velvet. I wanted you to do it. Even had I survived, I would have given myself to you before long. I wanted you to have my power, no matter the cost. But why? Right after the Advent, Celica's memories returned to me. It was then I understood what exactly it was I had done. Arthur, kind and caring, transformed into the cruel Artorius he is now.
flickering back and forth.
Return. I don't know. I've heard that very rarely Malakim can regain the memories of their previous lives. Or perhaps this is my punishment for the pain I brought to you all. The stronger I feel my love for Arthur, the less I can forgive Artorius. My hatred of him has grown so deep, I'm not Celica anymore. As Ceres, I can never bring back the Arthur that I loved. Neither do I have the power to defeat Artorius. But you can. You're Etherian. You fully absorbed my power. You can face the Shepherd. I know. I will stop him. Forgive me, Velvet. I've pushed everything onto you. My hatred, my determination. I wanted to apologize one last time, at the end. I'm glad I had a chance to know you. I'm glad that once I could be Laufey's sister. And Celica and Arthur's sister as well. I was happy.
Oh, she's like dripping malevolence right now. That's why she didn't even want to hold off, is because she's just pouring malevolence.
Velvet.
Should you be up so soon?
Yeah, But...
Stay back. It's finally come to this. But of course it did. After all, I chose my revenge over a world of peace. I can't complain if people call me the Lord of Calamity.
Velvet, whether you're human, demon, or Lord
Yeah,
of
she's
Calamity,
literally just pouring.
it doesn't change that you have beautiful hair.
Yeah, she's literally just pouring, like, malevolence.
Laffy said the same thing to me a long time ago. He gave me this comb.
Your heart, I can tell it aches.
Yes. But even still, no. Because of that, I've made up my mind. I'm going to settle things with Artorias and Innominat, once and for all. It must be done. For my sake, and for the sake of those I loved.
I will too. Even without my compass, I'll place my hand on the wheel and chart my own course.
I will defeat Artorias. But
Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, I moved off the screen.
A compass.
Interesting. Yeah, I just said to skip that starting thing. Are they gonna fight again?
Why the hell didn't you say something?
Calm down. You were passed out at the time, okay?
I'm going. I've got to stop him.
What's going on?
We got a message from the Von Eltia.
That's great. Is everyone okay?
Yeah, for now.
Huh?
While Benwick and the others were making their getaway, they got word that Eifried was spotted in Endgame. They said they're on their way to Lionel Island to meet him.
that has to be...
Yes, a trap. No doubt set by that horned demon, who may even be Eifried himself.
Eifried is a demon?
Are you serious?
I said may.
Let's head to Lionel Island. Whoever it is, it's a lead. Besides, we can't afford to lose the Von Eltia.
How will we get there? Zavid probably sailed off with the ship we came in on.
We'll steal one from the harbor. I may be a calamity, but I'm frugal.
What do you have to say?
Prince Percival safely made it back to the capital.
I heard he was kidnapped by the Lord of Calamity. So it's...
Dead, along with all of her gang. That's what a friend of mine in the...
The Abbey's propaganda at work again, I see.
We're finally safe! Hurrah!
Hold up, hold up. From what I hear, no one knows if the Lord of Calamity actually gave up the ghost. Her hideout got destroyed, but some say she managed to escape.
What makes them think she escaped?
Fishermen from Port Renede saw a fleet of Abbey ships near that island that's rumored to be a prison. Just a little bit later, they saw a pirate ship speeding away from the area where the Abbey ships were headed.
Well, that was definitely us. Guess it isn't that easy to hide the truth.
There was some talk a while ago about prisoners' bodies washing up on shore at Port Renede. So that story sounds plausible, at least.
It does. And here I thought I was safe. So where did the Lord of Calamity go?
The Abbey needs to get their act together and put that monster down already.
Go ahead, talk all you like.
Curse it all. If only I'd noticed sooner.
What you done?
I saw an Abbey ship heading toward the sea.
They've made that whole area off limits. The guild got an order from the Abbey telling us to stay away.
They're being nice and careful, and taking precautions to keep the secret of Hexen Isle just that.
Yeah, but order or not, no one here is stupid enough to try to sail there.
It's said that compasses go dead, and monsters from the deep appear to swallow ships whole. Whatever the case, ships really have sailed there to never return. Everyone knows that this...
Come to think of it, I heard a ship from...
A dragon?
Well, that was my reaction, but then again, whatever it is.
The Sea of No Return. What a poetic name.
For the Malachim taken there, poem is a tragic one.
Everywhere the Abbey sets foot ends up the same.
Interesting. Okay, so that place is the equivalent of the Bermuda Triangle? Oh, hey, look, it's Eleanor. We actually have our team back, except for Eleanor, yes.
How about this one? The hull looks sturdy, and I don't see anyone aboard. You're surprisingly into this.
Maybe you've got a criminal streak in you after all.
What? No, What do you think, Eisen?
She'll do. Let's take her.
It's the only place we can go is Lion Island. I'm genuinely curious how close we are to the end. Go on, sorry.
Eisen, everything alright?
We're almost at Lionel Island, all thanks to this ship. She's got a good compass.
Yeah.
If only my inner compass held as steady. From the first moment I laid eyes upon that demon, I think I knew it was Ifrid. Some part of me refused to accept it.
That's because you're Ifrid's friend, don't you think? After all, he taught you that the Reaper's curse was part of you, part of your creed.
We were lost at sea once. 20 straight days we floated together, close to death. And all he says is, you sure know how to liven up an adventure.
He sounds like an incredible person.
You did the same thing for Velvet, you know.
Only because you taught me how, Eisen. Your wheel is yours to hold, right?
That's right. That's what it is to live by one's...
Look, it's Lionel Island.
Not good. The Von Eltia's already there. We're too late.
Oh, hey, look.
Eleanor! What's going on? What happened? Orin's demon attacked us out of nowhere!
They're breathing. Barely.
Zavid rushed here to save us. Had he not come when he did, we'd all be dead.
This is all because I hesitated.
Where'd they go? Zavid lured the beast away, towards the interior.
Let's go.
Good to see safe. Being the horn demon and interior, beware that demon is hiding something. Like the ability to one-shot you. Got a glimpse of hell there. You're still just standing there? Oh. Oh. Oh, that's hilarious. So essentially, he's been fishing and then he turns around and goes, oh. Oh, it's crew. Why did it lead us into this mess? Word more for root now for last that's healing, yeah. How many of these do I have? 350. I think I might be able to open this. Yes, I can. Found the cats. Oh. Oh, we skipped the, No, we didn't actually even get the chance to do it, did we? Hey, bot person, go away. If I get viewers, it's legitimate. Thank you very much. And I hate those stupid bots that just give you like ads for like, hey, we can give you viewers. No, if I get viewers, I'm getting them on my own. But you know what? There's some people who'd be willing to pay for that. So. Where did he go? Okay, so we can skip just by going through there. And... Okay, awesome.
Is that demon really Ifreed?
Eisen would know better than anyone, so I take it as a fact.
But I thought when people have a strong will like you and Kurogane, they don't lose themselves upon becoming a demon. From how Eisen talks about him, I'd say his strength of will should be considerable.
Even if you don't lose yourself, a demon is a demon. When you change, you're no longer human. I don't remember how I felt as a human, but I bet the human me would have thought I'm a real monster.
But would the old part of Ifreed allow him to be so obedient to the Abbey?
No. He didn't seem to be following Melchior of his own free will. I imagine Melchior's illusory arts are at play.
Like what we saw at Loringen in a ball? Is that enough to control a demon?
They would seem so. But more importantly, someone with a psyche resilient enough to impress Eisen should be extraordinarily hard to turn into a demon.
So Melchior must be using a particularly nasty illusion, eh?
Ifreed, Eisen, please be okay.
Or possibly considering Melchior seems to be able to just throw malevolence. It's also very possible that he just straight up, you know, supercharged, just forced a ton of malevolence into Ifreed. Berg Marsh. This is the right way, right? Yes. Oh. I just noticed we got our expedition back, so let's do that now. Lose, 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 but you level up anyways. Oh, I see. If you lose all of them, you don't get anything. That sucks, but whatever. So yeah, this is a boss. This was a boss fight area. I wasn't wrong. Awesome.
Zavid, you alright?
Stop. I know these fists. This is Ifreed.
Why didn't you fight back?
Ifreed. She pulled me back from the brink. I owe him. This time, it's my turn to bring him back.
A demon can never be human again.
So what? It's supposed to make me change my creed? What do you think, Ifreed?
You're dead now. Congratulations.
Zavid!
Going after kids now.
Benwick and your crew risked their lives by your side. Zavid's an idiot, but he stands by his beliefs. I won't let anyone trample their creeds. Even you!
I owe you everything, Ifreed.
And now, it's time to pay it back!
Demon Ifreed.
Are you alright with this, Eisen?
Let's killing flash! But on this world, I won't get Form Zero!
See, the human ones are kind of like, the humanoid ones are kind of just, you can just kind of combo to hell. Ow. Let's switch in, yeah, we switched in Lafayette because, well, we need healer, essentially. Oh. Rib burst. Oh right, because he's basically a walking skeleton at this point. I only got lethal pain off. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. I think I figured out finally what the ins are for. Oh, there we go. Dealt with.
End of the road.
Taking hostages now.
I'm sorry. Just forget about me. I'm prepared for whatever happens.
All right. You've grown. You're a man now. Family, friends, everything I ever tried to hold on to, all of it trickled away, fell from my grasp. But a certain idiot once told me, if you can't hold something in your hand, then make a fist and take it by force. This fist will take everything back. Just like you told me to! Don't worry about it. We're friends, right?
Ifrid!
Oh.
A demon changed back into a human?
Forget it. It's too late.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
How to use my power.
Stop crying. Didn't you say you were prepared for anything?
But Eisen, you were searching for Eifried for so long.
You're still as soft as you ever were. Boy, I'll let you in on a little secret. Your power comes from being part of Inominat. Which means, if you can seal off his domain, you actually got a chance of putting up a good fight.
Seal off his domain?
The 4 elemental Empyreans sleeping in the earth pulses. If you can rouse them from their slumber. Hurry, while Artorias and Inominat are occupied. They're getting ready for some ceremony of suppression. It's now or never, kid.
Thank you, Eifried.
I'm just sad I can't go with you. It sounds like a goddamn blast.
I won't apologize.
You shouldn't. I'm grateful. You always kept things from getting dull.
Oof.
If we ever meet again, let's raise some hell. Eisen.
Goodbye, Von Eifried.
Yeah, we will. See you, Eifried. I owe you one, Zavid.
We had a chance to bring him back, but you went and killed him. Next time I see you, we'll settle the score between me and your creed.
See you around, Zavid.
Wow, everyone got levels. Oh, and a lot of oh, we can just instantly escape. We can just permanently escape from dungeons. Nice. Okay.
So, we need to wake the 4 elemental Empyreans? But how do we do it? Dunno. Maybe you tickle their divine footsies with a feather until they...
You're back!
And you're looking better.
But what happened to that demon?
We killed him. Benwick. He...
Let me tell him. The rest of you, find Grimoire and ask her about the 4 Empyreans.
Eisen.
Are you sure?
Do it. He gave us this chance. We can't waste it.
Okay.
Overripe Bard Marsh. 45 minutes. Res knew it. They were facing the Horde attack. Even so, no back down. Power of humanity, would you say? Pirates all seem pretty down. Not their fault though. That Horde Demon is really scary. Oh, there's Orthrus and there's Orthian Russ. The pirates passed away in the attack. Outlaw meets his end. It's his own fault. It's too cold-blooded even for a lizard.
Resurrect the elemental Empyreans. True. If we do that, we might be able to suppress Inominat's domain.
It may even liberate the minds of the Malakim that Inominat has under his control.
I'm sure some will no longer obey their exorcists.
Good. We'll take a big bite out of their forces.
More importantly, Inominat will lose the ability to enhance the resonance of his exorcists. Most exorcists will no longer even be able to perceive Malakim at all, just like before. Of course, anyone as innately gifted as me is another story. Will I become unable to see Laviset? We won't know until we try.
Eleanor...
Then let's give it a shot. I'll accept whatever happens.
But these elemental Empyreans, They're gods, right? You sure it's okay to disturb their beauty sleep?
They control the 4 elements. Waking them is likely to upset the balance of the world quite a bit.
I'll take that as a no then.
We don't even know how to revive them. At worst.
If it's anything like the opening, then we need to offer a sacrifice at the Earth Pulse on a Scarlet Night.
We have to kill someone?
The act of killing is not essential to the ceremony. All that's needed is a soul free of malevolence.
If that's true, then doesn't Velvet already have a whole belly full of them?
The exorcists I devoured.
It's perfect! You're a Therian. You're capable of releasing the power you absorb. The souls of the high-ranking exorcists you ate should do nicely. Use Oscar and Teresa's souls to resurrect the Empyreans?
It's worth a try at least. When's the next Scarlet Night? 3 years after the Advent. In other words, soon.
Do we have enough time? The 4 Empyreans are asleep in different places, right?
Correct. 4 Earth Pulses for 4 Empyreans. But if you use a life pool, you may be able to awaken all 4 at the same time.
A life pool?
Earth Pulses normally flow horizontally, but in exceptionally rare cases, they can flow vertically. This causes energy to collect at the Earth Pulse's base, forming a life pool. Though sometimes the energy flows the other way, upward, into what's called a life spring.
Oh! So if we make use of one of these life pools, a single sacrifice could reach all 4 Empyreans.
Where are they? There's a life pool in the northern reaches of Midgand. But I heard a large temple was built over it recently.
That's the Empyrean throne! We can't go there, it's Inominat's home base!
Ah, most unfortunate.
Couldn't we use a life spring? It all connects to the same place, right? We'll have to go against its flow, but...
We'll force the soul right down its throat.
Where's the nearest life spring?
Our best bet would be Mount Killerhouse.
Eisen?
I'm fine. What's done is done.
Killerhouse? That's the volcano on the northernmost tip of Northgand, but it's a hellscape of ice and lava.
Naturally. Killerhouse is the most powerful life spring there is.
So, in short, we shove the souls of the exorcists into the molten core of that volcano.
That should awaken the 4 elemental Empyreans. Together, they will seal off Inominat's domain. It's just a theory, but...
It's one I'll put my money on.
Me too.
Then we're off to Northgand. Mount Killerhouse is north of Helives.
Interesting. Lionel Wharf. What do you gotta say? I'm taking... Ready as ever. We're on that break Ifree's crew.
The ship's ready to sail. Where are you headed?
We don't have a problem?
Huh? The first mate fought like the first mate. The captain died like the captain, right?
I suppose.
Then no swabby here can blame you for what happened. We're Ifrit's pirates, and don't forget it. We're not so pathetic that we need pity from some lord of calamity.
All right. The ship's in your hands.
Aye aye. You can count on us.
Where'd the other boat go? Elements appearance exit souls in Mount Killerhouse. As a plan is sheer lunacy, but we have no other weapons. Huh, I've never actually done something so ridiculous. It's actually rather thrilling. Let's move. Okay, we can go to those, but not a chance in hell. So, Helives.
I see. Orichalcum or not, Stormquell snapped like a twig.
I'm afraid so. It was Inominat who did it. But I think Shigure could have done the same.
So hardness alone isn't enough. Forgive me. I thought I had found clarity, but it was only foolish pride.
You should be proud. You are, without a doubt, the greatest swordsmith in the world. I'm looking forward to your next blade.
Even now, you would still place your trust in me.
Of course. Is there any other swordsmith who could craft a blade out of orichalcum? You're a master of your art. A visionary who spent centuries working to forge a blade of legend. I'm honored to know you.
I don't know what to say.
Unless, of course, you've given up on making a sword to surpass Stormhowl.
Does this look like the face of a man who's given up?
Doesn't look like a face at all.
Not in the least.
Because you're kind of missing your face. Lack of a head causes problems there.
We're making good time.
The only problem is that ceremony that Artorius was going on about. We don't know how long it'll take.
Eifried said they called it the Ceremony of Suppression. Most likely, it's how Inominat plans to release his power.
Most likely. He hasn't absorbed Laphicet in your despair, so Inominat should still be incomplete. But if his power's fully awakened...
Humanity will be robbed of their free will. I can hear them celebrating now. The uglinesses of the human soul are suppressed. And the world is free of malevolence! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Robbing humanity of its will. They'll be like I once was. Something's coming!
What? Oh, actual cutscene. Oh, is that Griffin? I think that's supposed to be Griffin. Oh. Well, that's eerie. That's very eerie.
Hey, please, guys, let's not fight!
That's just disturbing. Oh, we even hit the boat.
This is a domain?
Inominat's domain.
Their wills have been stolen. It's not been fully sealed away yet. Rokuro, give him a good smacking. Wake him up!
On it.
Aizen!
Got it. We'll put in at the nearest harbor. To Port Zexen!
That's just disturbing.
I feel like some jerk played tug of war with my brain.
Dig up some spirit. They're trying to strip away your will.
Oh no!
Look! It's that merchant! You're all right!
I do not deserve to be all right. I used people. Stepped on them just to make a profit. I even aided wanted criminals so that I could expand my business.
Wow.
My soul is black with ugliness and can never be forgiven.
No, wait!
The world needs to be purified of malevolence. I don't belong here. I have to die. I have to die. I have to die.
Wow.
It's not right!
This guy's just broken. Punch in the face.
You can die if you want, but saying you have to die is a good way to make my blood boil.
Those awakened to their own malevolence seek to end their lives. Welcome to Artorias' uncompromising world of reason.
First they steal humanity's rudder, and now they want to say who lives and who dies?
We should find out what's happening here, unless you'd rather not see.
You're right. I wouldn't. But I won't hide from the truth any longer.
Before anything else, we'll need to confirm just how far his power reaches. Let's head to Logris.
Oof. This is just creepy. Like, not an exaggeration. To me, this is just creepy as hell. Wow. Interesting. You guys like everything.
So this is the result of their ceremony of suppression.
Seems that way. They've brought their peace to mankind.
Just to say, mindlessness. That... Ugh, it is actually just making me uncomfortable.
I was a fool for trying to sell commemorative chalices to the people visiting the Empyrean's throne. Happiness can't be bought with ill-gotten gains made through deception. In an effort to change my malevolent ways, I sold my shop and entered the holy priesthood. Rather than pursue my own greed, I've chosen to dedicate my life to bringing the sacred teachings to all.
Wow, look how shiny and pure he is. So this is what happens when Innominat suppresses all of someone's sins and desires.
How nauseating. And this is the kind of world they're trying to create.
That's creepy. Also, serving desires. Deny the self, serve the many. Ooh. Confusion, obey reason. Unaware as a Malak. Mumble. Ooh. There is no need for reflection. Entrust all to the Abbey. Shilling's demon, we should become bait for demons. That is the ultimate duty of our generation. This is just disturbing. If you serve the all... Function. It must be done. Oof. This is all... Defend this gate with our lives. Oof. This is all creepy. Cog in the service of the whole. Must work for the many. Whoa. Ugh. Even little kids, that's creepy. For thought and just all of the shepherd's teachings.
Hey, you're Kakiku's menagerie.
Ooh, close.
I apologize for always demanding that you entertain me, despite my inability to even remember your name correctly. I'm also sorry to you, miss, for all I feel so bad I could...
I'm not sure if I'm more angry or confused.
It is wrong to seek pleasure from viewing petty tricks and pointless. Someone such as I, who was unable to live in accordance to the simplest of truths, should please use that special trick.
There's no place for questions. Do what must be done. Port Zexon. And if I'm right, we're not going to run into any enemies, because... Oh wait, no, there are enemies, somehow. Yeah, I'm doing you a favor.
We must accept that we all grow old. I can no longer perform the physical labor that allowed me to benefit society. I no
no longer deserve to live here. I must find a place far from others. There, I will await a quiet death.
This isn't someone accepting that they'll grow old. This is him refusing to grow old.
If this spreads, we'll have no more old people at all.
Distance is a burden for the many. Wow. Oh. I reiterate my statement. This is just creepy.
Pets consume precious resources and grant no tangible benefit to society. That's why I say we should throw them all back outside. It's only right.
I threw away my friend's entire pet beetle collection. They have been purged. This is all for the new order. But I want to keep my rhinostagros.
This is just disturbing. Pet dog. Oh my god. For animals, it's human vanity is void of meaning and worth. This is genuinely the creepiest thing I've ever seen. I'm just gonna go with the ones that are voiced for now.
It was the height of foolishness for a low-born person like me to hold on to romantic fantasies about Prince Percival. I should seek a male companion suitable to my social status, and live a life free of pointless desire and pride. Form, beauty, appearance, all are superfluous. Reason dictates that I seek a biological partner, who lets me live my life with greater efficiency.
While what she's saying isn't technically wrong, it really creeps me out.
Yeah. Oh, wait, this... Huh, Logris doesn't have, Logris doesn't have a geotree to use, okay. Or, yeah, I don't think it has one. I think that's the inn, which I've never gone into.
Even the capital is silent as death.
Inominat's power did all of this. A god among gods.
Ooh, that's all really creepy, and I don't like it. Sorry if I'm being repetitive, but this is just terrifying, honestly.
Fountains are purely decorative and serve no purpose to the collective good of mankind. They must be purged.
Not just the fountains. The streets and houses are filled with unnecessary extravagances. Comfort is another word for vanity. It is a lie that breeds only envy and
Oof.
all vanity must be purged.
Yes, we cannot let ourselves be ruled by desire. We must control ourselves and lead lives of purity.
If they keep abandoning desire after desire, eventually they'll abandon even their desire to live.
This is super creepy.
I knew it. I said all along that taverns are dens of evil. Now there is no one left who desires that demon drink. It clouds man's judgment and causes good people to fall into corruption and sin. It should never have existed. Taverns shall now only live on in history books.
I've always opposed the sale of nectar and intoxicating drinks. From now on, those places once known as taverns should be used to distribute food equally to all.
Flavor is irrelevant. It is enough for food to fill the stomach and contain the nutrients necessary for survival. Food is not something that should be enjoyed.
But eating is part of being alive. If you can't enjoy your food, how can you enjoy your life? I don't want to live like that.
Told the guards everything I know. I'm stoned for standing against reason. Ugh. This is just creepy as hell. Atoned for their sins in this room. Oh, that's terrifying. So the Bloodwings are gone.
Isn't there anyone here who still has free thought?
I hope so. There has to be.
Likely the only ones with free thought are those with significant malevolence.
That was a child.
Mommy! I'm scared! Mommy!
Oh, hey look, it's Tabitha.
Don't show any feelings, dear.
If they spot you, they'll...
Prince Percival! Tabitha!
You're still you!
Minion of Prophecy.
Demons? In the capital? No. They're Moloch.
Boom.
I'm not one to go easy.
Well, that was dealt with.
Tabitha, your mind's still your own?
Yes, somehow. Prince Percival and that girl.
Looks like those Malachim took them away somewhere.
The prince was trying to help us get away. He said that the Abbey was gathering those who still had control of their own will at the villa.
We need to go after the prince and see just what's going on at the villa.
We don't know what sort of defenses they have at the front gate. Let's sneak in through the back.
Good plan. Back into the catacombs, then.
You got it.
Yeah, anyone who's of it, Prince Percival. Oh, okay, so that's probably for anyone who's like actually skipped the entire cutscene, essentially. Oh, if I were to make a guess, the people who still have their own will are people who are resonant to begin with. Like before Inamana did his amplifying, they're the ones who were already resonant in the first place, or who have a lot of malevolence. Because I feel like it's very likely any demons would be completely unaffected by this.
So those weren't demons, they were Malachim.
Yes. They were probably ordered to hunt down any humans who still possess free will. Enominat isn't whole, and his oppressive powers are not yet absolute. So he must be using the Malachim to find anyone he missed and process them. Sounds like him. Process?
Be it a prince or a little girl.
Is Tabitha alright?
I wonder if Tabitha's alright.
I don't think she'll be suppressed so easily.
Aye. She's got more grit than the average soldier.
But even if she resists suppression, if the Abbey finds her, she'd stand out even more with us. She ran an entire shadow network. Finding a place to hide will be child's play for her.
Maybe she was just pretending to be an old woman.
Huh? But I really loved Tabitha's cooking.
I'm just kidding. You don't run into a woman that tough every day.
She's been living in society's shadows since before we were born. If she heard you were worried, she'd laugh and say you're wasting your time.
Then we should be on our way to the villa.
Let's just save over again just in case. There we go. Oh, there's the tree. I guess they put it near the beginning for the place you have to go to early on, just because if you have to return there. Makes sense, I guess. Okay. Go wait, the catacombs here. If I wanted to, I could go back all the way through, but I don't really want to, so let's just take this. Near the villa entrance. There we go. Alright, climb. Oh, and there's the tree here. Okay. Well, we have the tree for the catacomb for here at least. Worship hall is down there. Okay. What's our levels again? 48 across the board. Okay. Oh, they're likely down in Griffin's prison. I kind of find it funny now that I just realized Griffin the Hawk turned into an actual griffin.
Channeling circle!
He's eating their will directly!
With an entrance like this, it's almost like...
Like we're a bunch of heroes.
Hey, no fair! You were supposed to say like what?
There we go.
Prince Percival, are you alright?
Yes, thank you. Well, I know I can still feel scared out of my wits at least.
It's all right. Mommy was executed. They killed her because she stole food to give to me. But that's okay. They had to.
Oh.
Mommy was acting against reason.
Oh, they were too late for the kid.
So this is the true face of their suppression.
Yes, this is the ideal world sought by Shepherd Artorias. As long as malevolence gave rise to demons, this was the only way. That's why the Kingdom of Midgand consented to his plan. But I will never consent.
But you're not the only person in the kingdom. You're not the king or anyone else.
A world without sadness, but also without joy. A world without hate, but also without love.
You suppose the whole world's like this now?
No. Even this close to the Empyrean's throne, Some here have held on to their free will. Still, we don't have much time.
Right. I can feel Inominat's domain spreading even now. It's incomplete, but it's quickly growing stronger.
Even we might be suppressed if this keeps up, and then it'll be reason o'clock all day long.
Prince, Griffin is doing well.
Good. That's good. I'm happy. Truly. Until now, I thought I was just a tool to serve my country. But when my feelings were being torn from me, I felt myself want something. No, I thought, I don't want this. I don't want to lose who I am. I understand the true horror of this ideal world now. I know it's selfish to put this burden on you, but I beg you, stop all this. Stop Shepherd Artorias.
You said something to me once. A bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. And now I say this to you. People stripped of their feelings can never truly be alive.
Yeah, that's how I used to be.
We're going to defeat Artorias. We're going to make this world one where we can be ourselves. We're doing it for us, not for you.
You've changed, haven't you?
You really have. You used to be a sword wielded by your own hatred. But now, you're in control. You're the one who swings the blade.
Even if I still don't know when to sheathe it.
Don't worry. When danger comes, I'll be there to protect you.
My, I'm jealous. It must be nice to have a reliable young man like that by your side.
It certainly is. Our fee's a gallant soul.
Isaac, about Captain Ivory.
But the Abbey, they stomped all over Ifrit's pride to achieve this suppression of theirs. With these hands, I will destroy them.
Then I'm going to be selfish too. And as just another flawed human being, I will offer a humble prayer that you succeed.
Well, I'm pumped. Who wants to go cut our way into this throne of theirs?
We can't just barge in, sword for brains. We gotta prepare.
We stick to the plan. Wake up the four Empyreans and take Inominat's domain away from him.
Artorias said the ceremony wouldn't be complete until the Scarlet Night.
Will they complete the ceremony first, or will we awaken the Empyreans? It's a gamble.
Well, moping won't get us anywhere. Let's head to Mount Killerhouse.
Right. It's time to suppress the suppression.
Not wrong. Still very creepy. Okay, so overworld areas you can't. The bigger overworld areas you can't go around. Something is preventing you. Translation. There's a cutscene somewhere along the lines back to the thing that you need to see. I think, depending on how long it takes. Yeah, there's a cutscene right here.
Eleanor, did the Exorcists know about this when they agreed to help Artorias?
They couldn't have. The exorcists I know fought for a world where people could live their lives in happiness and peace.
But then how do you explain the fact that the exorcists seem to accept what's going on?
Maybe that was just what I wanted to believe.
It could be that Inominat's suppression is also affecting the exorcists.
You mean Inominat might have taken control of their will and made them his tools?
Completely believable. Exorcists are too hard-headed to be open to much persuasion.
If I stayed with the Abbey, I might have accepted this world too. Thank you, Laphicet. It's your strength that protects my heart from wavering.
You really think so?
Of course I do. Have a little more self-confidence.
Guess it's a good thing I captured you then.
That's true. I owe you my gratitude as well. Thank you.
She was making a
Seriously?
joke.
Quite. To be able to express what's in my heart is a wonderful thing.
You still drive me mad, but I can't disagree there.
Still so creepy. Let's see, can I still run these guys over? Oops, I don't know. I missed. You don't have to fight things like 2 dozen levels below you. Yes, I know I'm saving way too much, but eh. Oh, we don't even have the ones to talk to for the what's this one? Harya. Okay. Oh, you three alright? Oh, it's Doc Trader. I drank some weird power. Big brawl, but they're only bruised. I could go to Assault to get the thing, but nah.
Oh, good. It seems you're both still here inside me then.
It is not as though we desired these circumstances. We're only here because you ate us.
I'll make no apologies.
You wish to sacrifice us to the 4 elemental Empyreans, is that it?
Yes. I won't apologize for that, either.
It matters not. Your sins are nothing a mere apology could ever absolve.
I know.
At least you're aware of how selfish you are. Good for you, then.
Remember this well, Lord of Calamity. No matter how many times I am reborn, I will act the same.
As will I.
And I as well.
Did you say something?
Just dreaming is all. But I know now how deep my sins run.
Velvet, there's something I've wanted to talk to you about. It's about the Therians. And about Laphicet.
Let me guess. The link between us and Innominat.
Yes. There's no way of knowing what will happen until we actually try, but...
You don't have to worry about me. I said it before. Best just to blame all the wickedness of the world on the Lord of Calamity.
Don't you try to shoulder all of this yourself.
Oof.
We exorcists are just as much at fault for letting things come to this. So let me ponder what to do about Kamoana and the rest. But you need to think about Laphicet. There, I've said my piece.
I don't know which of us is more stubborn. Still, I've got to face the truth. I've got to tell him.
Just get the hell out of these. Oh. Seems like 50-50 based on the background.
Good. This place hasn't been suppressed yet.
We're unloading. Give me a hand, will ya? Hey, you listening?
Sorry. Something just feels weird. Like there's something tugging at my thoughts.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that lately. But pull yourself together. Yeesh!
Yet being the operative term here.
Yeah.
Better get a move on.
Benwick, don't leave Kamoana or Medissa's domain. Got it? The Therians are part of Innominat. They should be able to resist suppression to some extent.
Aye, aye. You watch yourself too, First Mate.
So basically just keep everyone on the boat and everyone should be fine. Because then there's like 5.
It'd be nice if we could resupply along the way.
There's a town, Berseria, near the foot of the volcano. It faces the sea, but the currents lately have been too strong to approach it by water. However, the land route should still be clear.
The whole continent has been getting colder of late. Not just Northgand.
Colder? Could it have something to do with Innominat? Or maybe it's because the elemental Empyreans are asleep.
Both sound possible. But think too hard about the cold, and it'll give you the shivers.
Yeah, but even so...
Whatever the case, our course remains the same. We'll head to Mercio and work from there.
That's right, we came back. Wait, what's this guy?
My son came home from the capital and said he'd take over the family fishing business. That was always my dream. But is it really best for the world? For him to...
Dad, what are you saying? I thought we talked about this.
You should use your...
That guy is acting really...
Wait, we talked...
Yeah, you agreed that I should use my knowledge.
Oh. Yes, that's right.
Shape up, Dad. What's the problem? Drinking too much?
Just a nightcap before bed.
If you need some rest, I'll take the boat out myself today.
That'd be the day. Like I'd put you in charge. You're not ready to take the boat out by yourself.
An ill-fated fisherman's fortune. His memories are muddied. But is it divine will that dulls his wits? Or drink?
A sailor who can't handle his drink is just as shameful as one.
That's great. That's funny. I think it's supposed to be kind of like both at this point. And you know what? I think that's where we'll call the stream for today, you guys. It's close enough to the end point anyways. So wait, let's just see. Do I have any equipment I can switch out? Oh, yes. Guess switch for this one. And... that one? She just needs to switch out her boots to something else. Let's go with this one, because that seems really good. Yeah, switch out for the hose. Colorful waistcoat, I guess. You don't have anything. Amphibole bag. Do any of your things have the... Nope. Okay, so amphibole bag. And wind ring, I guess. There we go. Okay. Expedition, nah, okay. So let's save here. And then, yeah, that's what we'll call it. Alright, thank you guys so much for coming, for watching. If you're interested in any of the VODs no longer on Twitch, they're linked below the stream down the About Me, or, actually, fuck, I didn't grab my YouTube link today. So it's linked in the About Me, it's just the YouTube click button. Anyways, yeah, so I will see you guys again on Wednesday for something, and then Sunday we'll be back for more Berseria. So anyways, yeah, thank you so much for coming. I'll see you all next time. Bye.